What's up, y'all? My name is JP. I'm a private label Amazon FBA seller. I made my first sale on January 28th. It's now March 15th. And basically, I'm just here to give y'all free game. There's no course, no mentorship, no affiliate links. And today I'm going to tell y'all about the mistakes I made when I was launching or trying to launch my Amazon private label FBA business. I know a lot of y'all out there are gonna find this helpful, so just stay tuned. Alright, I'm gonna get into it. I got my phone with the notes and everything right here, so I'll just get right into it. The first mistake I made in terms of my launch was not having a brand store designed before my product hit the Amazon warehouse. The reason I say this is because the first 2 to 3 months of selling on Amazon, it's going to be like a little honeymoon phase, right? Amazon will organically promote your listing without you needing to pay for PPC or do ad spend or anything like that. And so just the fact I didn't have a solid brand store when Amazon's promoting my product for free, essentially, I feel like that definitely hurt me and cost me some sales. Another one just to go along with that is you're gonna want to have your listing photos, professional listing photos. You're gonna want to have them all up before your product hits the Amazon FBA warehouse too. This is gonna help your conversion rate. This is gonna help your organic search rank, and it's gonna sort of extend this honeymoon phase. I feel like a lot of my products are still getting promoted organically without me needing to pay for ad spend, except for one of my products. I didn't have the listing photos made professionally, and that one pretty much doesn't really get any traffic anymore, and it's been like a month and a half since I launched. But the ones with professional listing photos, I don't have to pay for ad spend at the moment, although I am planning on it in the future. So that's a huge tip right there. And if you're sourcing from China, you can get the manufacturer to make your listing photos. They usually have in-house graphic designers, so that's gonna save you money as opposed to going on Fiverr and hiring somebody. And this one manufacturer I work with specifically has been so helpful in this, and they design great photos, so that saves me, I don't know, probably like $100, $150 right there, just not having to go on Fiverr. And another thing that they can do for you as well, if you're patient, is they usually have photographers come to their factory. So assuming you don't need these pictures overnight and you can wait like a month, their photographer will do a little photo shoot with your products. I know that can get super expensive if you're in the US hiring a photographer, but the manufacturer can actually handle both of these things if you just stay patient with them. Let's see, another mistake I made. Ooh, this is a good one. I didn't have one of my listings optimized for SEO before the inventory hit the Amazon warehouse, and that was actually a huge problem because, like I said, the first 2 to 3 months you're in a little honeymoon phase, and so that definitely shortened my honeymoon phase with this product. I said 2 to 3 months earlier. Realistically, if you don't get any sales, if you have a low conversion rate, if people are just scrolling through your image, it might be more like 2 weeks, right? So do your best to make your listing relevant on Amazon. That way Amazon will keep promoting it. One of the problems I had, and I don't expect some of y'all out there to have this problem, but I really wanted to expand into Europe. I know a lot of Amazon FBA sellers just think the US market is huge. I'm going to focus on that, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But if you do want to expand internationally, you are going to need VAT numbers for every country that you plan to store your inventory in, right? VAT is value added tax. It's essentially their equivalent of sales tax over in Europe, and it's usually about 18 to 25%. So it's way higher, right? But one of the things that you have to do is you have to pay import VAT, right? So let's say you're importing a product into the EU and it costs you $2 to manufacture this product. You're gonna have to pay an additional 40 cents to import it because their VAT is about 20% usually, around there. And you have to pay something called import VAT, right? So when you ship those products in, you're already paying import VAT before you even make a sale. The only country that doesn't do this is France. So as we speak, man, I've been waiting on my French VAT number for 4 months, right? I don't know what's going on with their tax office, but I really want this French VAT number in order to not have to pay import VAT. That would be huge right there if I could get my products without having to pay import VAT in those countries, right? And you can use what's it called? It's pan-European FBA or multi-country inventory. I forget which, to be honest. And once you import your products into France or Germany or Italy, Amazon will automatically spread them out for you across every country that you have a VAT number in. And it's not going to charge you any extra for spreading out this inventory. So right now, I got my VAT numbers for Italy, Germany, and I'm still waiting on France. I was going to do one for Spain, but Spain has something weird where it's like you got to get a fiscal representative for packaging. And I'm assuming y'all are gonna have packaging if you're gonna be a private label FBA seller. So you gotta do that. And the thing is, Amazon automatically factors this in and remits it, but for some reason their laws are just strict enough or whatever, so where you need a fiscal representative. So in my head, I was like, I got some quotes and they were like, oh, $500 a year for us to be your fiscal representative for packaging. Not a fiscal representative for VAT, but just a fiscal representative for packaging, right? And Amazon automatically remits this. So it's basically like I'm throwing away $500 for someone to do nothing. Like if I hire them as my fiscal rep for packaging, they would literally be doing nothing. So that one kind of got to me. So I'm not going to be expanding in, or I'm not going to be storing inventory in Spain, but I will be sending my inventory to France as soon as I get this French VAT number, and then it's going to go to Italy and Germany, and that's my plan for expansion in the EU. Moving forward, this is another one. Not having a moat built up around your reviews. The reason that this is important is because I remember my best-selling product, it had just launched, and then it got the little, what do you call it? The thing where it says like where you're shopping on Amazon, and it'll say like 400 plus sold last month, 1K plus sold last month, right? I think it was saying like 300 plus sold last month or 400 plus sold last month for my products when I hadn't even been selling it for a full month, right? And then the first review that I got was a 1-star review, and this really hurt my sales. So I was distraught when I saw this 1-star review. I was like, oh man, I'm screwed, right? What I ended up doing is enrolling my product in Vine, right? And it's been doing well with the Vine reviews now, but back to the mistake is not having a moat built up around your reviews. Guys, let's face it, Chinese sellers, they don't really play by the rules. Like, they are gonna try to hurt your business. Now, this review specifically left on my product, I don't believe it was from a Chinese seller trying to hurt my business. But you gotta have a moat built up around your reviews. Like, at that point in time, where I had just gotten that 1-star review, the Chinese sellers could have asked their people to buy it and leave me a 1-star review, and I would have been so vulnerable to that. But enrolling and buying, it gave me a little moat around my listing. The reason I say that is because now they can't attack me with fake review campaigns. That's something that Chinese sellers are kind of known for doing. So just having that extra protection is going to be super helpful now. Alright, let me see what else I got. Here's another one. Not having an instructions manual in my product was another mistake I made for multiple reasons. One, and this one probably won't be relevant to y'all, but I was getting a decent amount of returns where they would say item is defective or damaged in transit. This instructions manual would give my my product a little bit extra protection for this when Amazon's banging it around during transit, dumping boxes out, and not really caring too much about my product. So there's that, but I believe the more important part is if you could just tell them a little bit about your brand in that product insert and tell them how to use it. Like, make one of the pages an instructions manual, maybe the other page you're gonna make about your brand. And then this is the most important one right here, or maybe the second most important, because the instructions manual does really help. You gotta say something along the lines of, if you're a happy customer, feel free to leave us a review, an honest review, because reviews and conversion rate, more specifically recent reviews and conversion rate, are the two most important things for your organic search rank on Amazon. So that product insert, it'll probably cost you money, but it'll be worth it. It's a good investment for sure. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Just to give y'all a little quick something about me. I don't sell courses, I don't sell mentorship, I don't sell info, anything like that. I'm just here to give y'all free games. So if you can comment, like, what's one thing that you're looking to learn about, that would really help me. Don't forget to subscribe, man. I'm pretty new to this Amazon shit too. I haven't even been selling on Amazon for a full 2 months, right? Like I said, it's March 15th today. I think I'm sitting around like 6,500 in sales for the month of March. February I did about 8,600. So it's going up, but I do have low inventory on one of my products, so I'm having to bump the price up. And we'll see with these new tariffs how they affect my business. It is what it is, but I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank y'all for staying tuned. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. I'll catch y'all next time.